Alright y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel, the hottest twinks twonks YouTube channel, period. As y'all read from the title, my ex decided it's a good time to spin the block. You guys, I have not opened the message that he sent to me. I have no clue what he said, but you know what's crazy? Why did this man reach out to me a year and a half after no contact? This man was the reason we stopped talking. I'm gonna get into all this shit because there is a lot, so let's just get right into it. Instead of calling this man his actual name, I'm not trying to get sued because this man is a lawyer. Red flag, but anyway, we're just gonna call him Mike. I feel like that's so easy. So me and Mike met off of Grindr, and this was in June of 2024. Bitch, yes, it was that long ago. And so he reaches out to me. I thought he was attractive. This man had muscles. He was in law school and literally something else, okay? So okay, yo, you guys get what I'm saying, okay? I was a little digmatized, but that is not important yet. The first thing I noticed about this man, well, except for like that, is this man lives, I think it was like 200 or 300 miles away from me, and I was like, fuck this, like, he's fine, but he ain't that fine. At this time though, I was, I believe, 18 years old, or maybe 19? No, okay, I was 19 years old, but I was like freshly 19, and this man was, or is, like, I believe 29 or 30. It's definitely a little weird, but like, that's not the point of this video, bitch. So he starts talking to me. We talked for like a couple of days on the Grindr app, which is like kind of funny, kind of weird, and he finally gives me a Snapchat. A 30-year-old giving me his Snapchat. Let's not clock it because there's a lot more about a clock in this video. So I add him back and we start snapping, but I wasn't that much into him, like, not gonna lie. I think I snapped him back like once a day, and then for some reason, like, one day he said something that kind of like rizzed me up, whatever the fuck people call it nowadays, and I low-key fell for this man. I should have been like the bigger bitch, you know? Well, he's the bigger bitch. So going back to that, adding him on Snapchat to us talking and planning a meetup was probably like 4 months. Like, bitch, it was a long time. It was June when we started talking, and then it was about September when we first started hanging out. And also, for those 4 or 5 months, I don't know how long that is, we talked on the phone for about like 6 hours every day. Like, this man was honestly my best friend at some point, which is definitely a little interesting because I never actually hung out with him, but we would talk like all the damn time. And when we talked all the time, I was like, there's no way this man is dating somebody else. There's no way this man is even talking to somebody else. Cause bitch, like, I don't even have time for that. And this man's in law school. Not only is he going to law school, but he was like the top of his class, and he was getting in all these articles. So this man definitely was like business smart, street smart, law school smart, I don't know, book smart. And so I was like, bet, because he low-key checked a lot of boxes. And so he finally, like, on one FaceTime call, he's like, we should hang out. And so I'm like how though? Like, you live like 300 miles away. He's like, oh, like, I have a place here in New Hampshire. You should just drive up. Bitch, it's a 2.5-hour drive. I'm a little embarrassed to say this next part, but a bitch took the drive, okay? I took the drive to go visit him. We hung out, and it was definitely interesting. And the reason it's interesting is because this man talked about having sex so many times. He kept asking like, oh, have you done it before? This, that. Like, bitch, if I talked to this man nowadays, I would have blocked him probably within the first 10 minutes. Like, I would not have entertained it as long as I did back then. But y'all already know the Nikalas back then was innocent, was super just like a yes man, a people pleaser. I was like too embarrassed to say no to things, which low-key was a bad era for Nikalas. I'm definitely glad I can say no to a bitch. And so actually, before we even hang out, I was telling him about this man I was seeing before him, and he slut-shamed me so freaking hard. He kept saying, oh, like, I'm gonna have to wear a condom. Like, that's so nasty that you would sleep with that person. That's so nasty you would even hang out with this person. And mind you, I asked this guy what his body count is, and Mike said that his body count was, I believe, like 10. Bitch, you are 30, you grew up in Miami, and like, I know that body count ain't 10. I know that body count's at least 100. And he also talked about, like, this is low-key tea. He also kept mentioning how he knew people that were a part of Frat X. Like, if y'all know what that is. I don't think I can say that on YouTube. But he kept basically saying that. And I was like, bitch, like, do you want a medal? Like, they low-key started to piss me off. So anyway, going back to the hangout, within the first 5 minutes, we, like, kissed. So I was like, like, whatever. Like, this is probably just a hookup. But, like, with gay people, honestly, you do not know nowadays. Like, some people will kiss you within the first minutes, and that means that they want to marry you. Is that to me? No. Like, I think if you want to kiss me in the first 5 to 10 minutes, like, you just want to, like, get over and done with, and like kind of like throw me in the trash after, which is why I don't do that no more. And so we are like kissing, and he asked me, hold on, that's trade. Okay, anyway, so we were just kissing, and he asked me, do you want to hop in the shower with me? Bitch, okay, no, this is starting to piss me off. He basically says, do you want to take a shower with me? And I say no. Like, I'm surprised I said no, because back then I did not know what no even, like, that was not my vocabulary. But I said no. I was like, I don't want to. No, thank you. And he kept pushing and pushing and pushing, like the bitch that he is. And I caved. I said yes. We took a shower together. And nothing happened in the shower. Nothing happened, okay? But, like, my eyes were definitely like, no shade, okay? Like, y'all would be too. This man, like, I don't know if I can fit in the frame. Like, shit, like, again, I was very digmatized by this man. Like, I don't even think I listened to a word he said. Like, I was literally just like, the whole damn time. So after the shower, we hung out, we did things, and let me just say that wasn't my first time doing something with a man, but it was very, like, forced. You know, it was not, like, forced, but it was, like, my boundaries were being forced. Very much so that. And after that, we hung out for about, like, 3 days straight. Like, I basically moved in with this man, which is very gay-coded, and after that, I went home, and we kept calling all the time. And so this went on for, like, about 3 months of us hanging out, doing stuff, me driving home, and bitch, I drove 2.5 hours each way, probably like 7 times to visit this man. Like, it was fucked. But at the time, I thought this man was in love with me. I thought this man was gonna marry me, because that's everything he was saying. And when you're 19, you do not know better, because that was the first man I actually had like a romantic interest in. And so within those months, we started dating. We had to talk about being exclusive, by the way, because I knew better then. You know, like, I actually knew some shit then. So I literally remember having like the exclusive talk. I think he actually mentioned it to me, and I was like, sure, because I dropped my whole roster for this man. So I was like, yeah, like, bet, like, that's what I'm already playing as. So it's like, why not take the next step and make things exclusive? So we do that. We do like all the couple things, by the way. We're going to like restaurants, we're doing like activities. Nothing was a red flag, by the way. I really want to make that clear. When I hung out with this man, I don't even think he touched his phone at all. And when he did, it was right in front of me. So I was thinking nothing. Because the previous men that I hung out with, I would see like Snapchat notifications. Like, I'm not a jealous person, but I would know like, and like the thought of like, I'm gonna marry you, that gets lost if I see like a Snapchat notification from like some twink. No shade, but like, I feel like that's like what everybody does, right? So everything was green flag. Like, it was green flag, green flag, green flag. This man was taking me to restaurants. This man was paying for me. This man, y'all, no shade. I really thought, because like the first night it was like 2 a.m. and we were hungry and he got me McDonald's, I thought this man was a fucking provider. After buying me like a McChicken and a milkshake, I really thought this man was a provider. I was like, daddy, sugar daddy, provider, my husband. No, bitch. Like, thinking back to that is so embarrassing. But let's keep going on with this story, because it somehow gets like 10 times crazier. So at this point, we are in like mid-December, and I buy this man Christmas presents. I knew I wasn't gonna see him before Christmas, because his family lives in Florida, in Miami, and it's Christmas break for him, or was. And so he flew down to Florida. And by the way, y'all, we talked in the airport. We talked when he landed. Like, again, like, we were like locked in, bitch. Like, I probably talked to him for like at least 10 hours a day on the phone on FaceTime, because I actually loved this man so much, or I thought he did. And I remember my friend at the time, I kept asking him, I was like, can I say I love you to him? Can I say I love you to him? Like, is it too soon? And my friend was like, bitch, like, stand up. Stand up. My friend, by the way, was saying the whole time, like, you need to get, like, stand the fuck up, like, get a backbone. Like, this man is actually not your, like, husband. This man is not your soulmate. And the whole time, obviously, I was just, like, super naive, so I didn't believe my friend, and I kept talking to Mike. So I bought this man Christmas presents. I was ready to unwrap it with him sometime around January. Bitch, that never happened, because this is why. So the second he left the Fort Lauderdale airport is when he started almost ghosting me, and I was really confused, because I was like, we were talking for so long and like so much, why are you ghosting me now? I don't get it. So I remember like calling him and texting him and be like, what's up? And he was honestly like, oh, like, I'm just, my family's pissing me off. And I remember we did like call for the first like 3 days. It was like everything was normal, honestly, except for he was like a little distant. And then as the week went on, right before Christmas is when he basically just straight up ghosted me. He stopped talking to me for 3 days, and I think it was like December. It was from Christmas to New Year's Eve. And so on New Year's Eve, I remember texting him, I'm like, are you okay, bitch? Like, what the fuck is going on? Why are you ghosting me? Like, that's lame as fuck. You're 30 years old using Snapchat and you're ghosting a 19-year-old. Like, you're lame. And he basically says, to be honest, yes, I am ghosting you. And I was like, okay, the fuck? Honestly, this part gets a little serious, like a little trigger warning, whatever. He goes, I started drinking again, which I didn't even know this was like an issue with him. And he also talks about how he's gonna get checked into a rehab, and basically like he has to go through like all this shit. And I'm like, bitch, like, when the fuck did this come up? And y'all, it actually gets worse, because I was on the phone with him, or I was texting him, I don't remember, and I was like, no, like, it's okay, like, I'm gonna stand by you through this, like, we're like this. I don't know why the fuck I acted like that, bro. I literally remember being like such a pick-me, and I was like, no, like, we can work through this. Like, I love you so much. Like, I like you so much. So embarrassing. And so I believe like a day went on from that, and he ghosted me again. I don't remember how the phone call ended. And he basically said, we have to, like, he texted me on Snapchat. I remember this so vividly because it's honestly like a little traumatic, not gonna lie. He texted me on Snapchat, we gotta stop talking. And I was like, bitch, like, what? Like, we were talking for the past 6 months. We're dating, and really you're gonna end this with a Snapchat text saying that we gotta stop talking? I'm like, no, bitch. Like, that is gonna give me no closure. Like, I know myself way too well, or like I thought I did. And so I was like, call me, because I'm not about to do this on like a Snapchat text. And so he calls me on Snapchat, mind you. So it's even like, it's even more crazy. And so he basically is on the phone saying to me, we gotta stop talking. He also brings up like the rehab thing again, and I'm like, I'm not some hoe, like, bitch, I'll just wait, like, it's not that deep. And I'm like, I remember saying this on the phone on Snapchat, mind you. I said, oh, I wish there was something worse, because like this just doesn't feel like a big enough reason for us to break up. And, you know, you're gonna want to sit down for this part. This man straight up tells me, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm actually in a relationship with a girl. A fucking woman. Bitch, who am I? Why am I the mistress for the 3rd time? Like, mind you, this was like the 3rd time in a row that somebody was using me to cheat on their partner with. But this was the first time it was a woman. So I was literally like gagged, because I was like, oh. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you're in a relationship with a woman? Like, that part. Like, I feel like we missed that. Like, talking for 6 months, how did I not get one red flag? Like, I low-key got a red flag that he had an alcohol addiction, but not a damn girlfriend or a wife or, bitch, a female. Like, I was gagged. That's the only word I can use, is gagged. And so after that, I think I hung up, and he didn't even say sorry. So I was like, bitch, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Like, you're lame, you're a loser. Your girlfriend's probably a loser. Okay, I'm just kidding. Your dog's a loser, though. Like, fuck the dog. And so after that, I remember crying. Like, I'll throw up like a little photo. Nikalas was very sad, because this man was the love of my life, and I just lost him, whatever you want to call it. And I remember crying and crying and crying. Like, that man put me through so much sadness and such like a low point in my life. Christmas in 2025, I was so sad. I remember like opening presents, like trying to be grateful, but I was like low-key crying. And by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but that phone call happened at 7 p.m. New Year's Eve. Like, the phone call about him being like, I have a girlfriend, we gotta stop talking. That all happened New Year's Eve night. 2025 New Year's Eve night. Actually, no, it was 2024 actually, bitch. So anyway, I was sad, I was crying, I was in my feels for about 2 months, and I thought about this man, I would say 12 hours a day for the first like month. I kid you guys not, because honestly, I had like no closure, and it was just really just like the worst situation ever that you could put somebody through, I feel. And so, bitch, now it's time for the moment that y'all have all been waiting for. I am about to open this man's text and see what this man said. So he texted me, I think about like 4 times. I was watching it, not like in like a desperate way. I was like, what the fuck do you want? And also something that I feel like I should mention before we open the text together and get my raw reaction and y'all's raw reaction. I sent a friend request on Instagram to this man in 2024 when we were talking. It was like in September, and he never accepted it. It was a private account on Instagram, so he just accepted it. I think it was like 2 nights ago, and that's when he sent all the messages and everything. So again, I have not opened these. This is gonna be my raw reaction to what my toxic ex broke no contact to me and said. And y'all fucking buckle up, sit down for this, because I'm low-key scared. I have not talked to this man in, I think, 260 days, which is crazy. All right, so I'm gonna throw up the screen recording of what he said here. Bitch, I am nervous. I am scared. This man fucked me over so hard. Okay, 3, 2. Feels like I'm about to fucking go on a roller coaster. 3, 2, 1. Oh, bitch, it's a paragraph. Oh, wait, it says I'm screen recording. Wait, it says I'm screen recording. Let me block this man. Hold on. Hold on, let me block this man. Wait, let me block him first, bitch. Shit. I'm nervous. Okay, let's read it. Okay, I blocked him, because fuck that man. Fuck that man. If anybody does you dirty, fuck them as well. So anyway, let's read it. Hey, I'm not sure if you remember me at all. You're the reason I have PTSD. Like, we'll just keep going. And you might never see this, but here goes. Okay. I know this... Okay, it's not funny. Okay, wait. Lock in, Nikalas. I know this doesn't make up for anything, and maybe I'm being selfish, but I'm genuinely so sorry for the way I acted over a year ago. I've done everything I can to get better. A man getting better? We'll freeze over, but we'll keep going and be a better person. I only want to let you know that you deserve so much more, and my actions don't reflect on anything about you at all. It's been weighing on me for a long time, and I felt like I never gave you the apology you should have gotten. Well, yes. Could I use that apology a year and a half ago? Bitch, yes. There's no excuse, and I'm truly so sorry. I don't expect you to forgive me, and I know my actions will be wrong forever. But I hope you believe me when I say I've been fighting so hard to be better. I'm in a much healthier place, but this is one thing I felt I should have done a long time ago. Like I said, I think this is more a message in a bottle, but I'm truly sorry. You're an exponential Bitch, I need to go back to school. You're a special human being, and I'm certain you will find someone equally great who respects you and loves you. I'm ashamed, and again, I'm sorry. And then wait, he has to say something else. And by the way, this next text that he sent, it was, I believe, 2 days later. Wait, let me look. Okay, so the first text was Friday at 5. Second text was Friday at 9:30. So this man was like... watching it. Let's just read it. Just want to be clear, this isn't me trying to anything or making a move. That's not my intention at all. Just really had to get this off my chest. I wish there was some way I could make up for the things I did. Well, actually, there is some things you can do to make up for what you did. I don't like my car. Maybe like a new car, at least a vacation, like a spa day at the least. Okay, but like, let's actually get serious for a second. Fuck that man. Like, I don't give a fuck, to be honest. I really don't. Because the only reason why he sent this apology was for himself. Maybe you guys don't agree with that, but I always feel like my discernment and my intuition is always right. And this really feels like it's to get him closure and not me closure. And so with that, fuck this man. I'm honestly very disappointed that he could see that I screen recorded it, because that is giving him maybe like a little bit of closure. But at the same time, I could care less. And all I gotta say is my cookie is that good. I don't want to hear none of y'all bitches. Nikalas's cookie is bad. Nikalas's cookie is sour, sweet, smelly. Because bitch, this man came back to me a year and a half later because of this damn cookie. Anyway, I kind of hope he watches this video, because it's like, I don't know the words for it. What I do really want to get clear though is, if this man texted me this a year ago, I would have responded within like an hour. I would have been like, oh my god, like I miss you so much. I've been thinking about you too, this, that. But the Nikalas now just is so like, has so much more value. And the reason I'm saying this now is because you guys should have the same thing, and you guys deserve the same thing. If some man does you dirty like this man did, he had a girlfriend the whole time, led me on for half a year and never gave me closure. People like that, in my opinion, never do change. In my own opinion, I think that people can change when it's something minor. Bitch, I used to speed in my car. I got a warning from a police officer. I've never sped since. Y'all will catch me going 65 on the highway. No shade. But like, when somebody does you that dirty, and when some man does that, their morals are just so fucked and just never will like reach your level. And so you should never give a man like that a second chance. It's up to you if you want to be like, I accept your apology, this and that. Am I gonna do that? Hell no. Because I love this man so much, and all I wanted to do was love him and give him like what I thought he deserved, and like what I think every human deserves. And what he did and said to me was really nasty and just really foul and so ugly. So again, if you're somebody out there who has attachment issues or abandonment issues, because I definitely do still to this day, but not as bad as I used to, my best advice is you deserve better. You do not deserve some man who's gonna apologize to you a year and a half later on Instagram. Like, bitch, I know it's funny, but it's literally what happened. But with that all being said, I do wish this person the second best. The first best would be with me, and he can't have that. But I really wish he finds a partner that's he can treat well. And I also hope that like life treats him easy. I hope that he gets the best, everything he wants. I hope law school is going great for him. And yeah, that's basically it. I really don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. It's very just like reopening the wound for me, and it feels like it's closing the wound for him. And so... yeah, think about this tonight going to bed, but at the end of the day, not gonna think about responding to it. That didn't even cross my mind at all. And Nikalas, again, a year ago would have been like, what am I gonna say back? But Nikalas today is like, why? Why would he send this? Okay, why is there two men kissing? This has gotta be my sign from the universe. Can y'all see those two men kissing? Not gonna lie, that's kind of hot. And that's this video. I kind of want to cry. I don't know. It's like a lot of emotions coming back up on how much he mistreated me. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully the next one is a little more positive. And just know that my cookie is that fucking good, bitch. So I'll see you on the next one. Bye.